All right, it looks like we're live. Looks like we're live. I haven't gone live in like a year. I don't expect anyone to show up. I'm just kind of testing it out since I live in a different place now. And I'm looking at these meme coins. It's something to do, right? It's something new. So let's see. Let me make sure everything's running right here. Let's see. See if anyone joins. It's been a while. I said and taught everything I got. So I'm back only because I'm doing something different. What am I doing? I'm making sure my stream is working. Let's see. I will just go to YouTube on my phone. All right. Oh, there it is. No, that's not me. What the heck am I looking at? Ah. That's weird. Where's the live button on my channel? Two viewers. I haven't streamed in like, I don't know, a year at least. Stopped making content, but here we go. Oh, there, it's working. Okay. I have the wrong chart. Live chart. Okay. I'm clicking on it. I streamed a year ago. Is this working? Let me try it on my computer. Hey, we got people in the chat. Welcome back. It's been a while. Hey, what's up? It has. It certainly has. I'm alive. You're alive. All right. Looks like it's working then. But yeah, I mean, long story short, I won't bore you with the details. As far as the channel, you know, especially with the live streams, but really there was nothing else to do or say and teach. It really got repetitive after a while. I mean, it's a lot of stuff, but after a while, it's all been covered multiple times and ended up live streaming just for fun for a while. And then I got busy with stuff that I'm thoroughly enjoying, and then I moved and all that. So I just I wanted a challenge. I wanted something new. So what is this meme coin stuff all about? it's funny because how many people we got? A few. Hey, well, look at that. People are showing up. You didn't forget about me. What's up? Hope your trading's going well. I hope you at least held your Bitcoin. Did you do what I said to do with crypto? You're good right now, right? It's interesting because I think it's an interesting combination. Is that I've been trading and looking at charts for, I don't know what at this point, 20 years technically. Not that I knew what I was doing in the beginning. And then you have this meme coin stuff, which is, you know, a different type of situation. And I'm looking into it on YouTube, and I swear nobody's over 20 years old doing this stuff. This is like kids. And it's a very different situation, you know, the way price moves and how you analyze the charts, you know, and everything. There's a lot of differences. I mean, people ain't drawing fibs, man. There's no moving averages. It's 9 views. All right. I guess we're still alive as a YouTube channel. Yeah, it's very different. And I guess people can watch this live stream later if they care and if they want to see. I'm 3 days into learning about this. I have taken trades. With small amount of money because I know how it is when you don't know what you're doing. So I'm just a few days into learning this. And I did a deep dive. I got nothing else to do. I mean, I got the time. And it feels like when I first got into crypto in the beginning, like, oh, well, what is this? What does this mean? Oh, I made this mistake. So it's cool to learn something new still, even when you get old. I'm not that old. It's really quite interesting. It's kind of ridiculous, but at the same time, if there's money to be made. And what's interesting is, again, you have these young people who they didn't grow up in the environment that I think a lot of my subscribers are not 20 years old, 16 years old. We analyze charts and we do our thing. We understand the smart money. We know all this stuff, right? They don't give a crap about that. None of that shit is going on. There's no accumulation. There's no Wyckoff. Nobody has the patience for that. It's what's hot right now. And you have people doing research in such strange ways. They're on Twitter, right? Look at this shit. It's silly. Pepe and Bill Gates behind bars. And I thought it'd be interesting for me to go in coming from my background and looking at this. And what can I do? What's my edge? My edge is I've been looking at charts for 20 years. Maybe I can find a way to do this. And it's not time consuming as far as chart analysis and waiting. And okay, we're in accumulation mode for a week, and then we're going to mark up next week. You got to worry about news. Just none of that going on. It's what's hot right now. It's pure crowd mentality. Mob mentality. Catching trends as they're beginning and getting out before the trend is over. And there's a lot of scams. There's a lot of pitfalls. I am learning about all of that. See all this stuff on the left? How many people we got? Bro, after a while, welcome back. We got 4 people commenting. Say what's up in the chat. Let me put live chat, then I can see better. Okay. Yeah. Like I say, this channel covered everything I do in my trading, and there wasn't much else to do. But this is something different. Why am I on this guy's channel? Okay. So, if you're a trader, which you probably are, and you're just kind of, you're doing your thing, maybe like me, maybe you learn from me, and it's all good. This is something you could do on the side. I don't look into, but at least with my 3 days, I'm on the 3rd day of crash course learning this stuff. I pretty much got it, and try to figure out what my edge is. Why would I make money more than over other people who lose? What is my reason? Am I going to do research on meme coins? Am I going to have a Twitter feed and listen to 16-year-olds talking funny lingo all day about sending and nuking and aping? I don't want to do that. I think I could read crowd behavior and read charts. I can let them do the work. That's my angle. But if you're interested in learning about this, I am just soaking up the information. So, for example, this list on the left, okay? What is going on? Does anybody here know about this? Well, I'll tell you what I know. What's on the left here, these are coins as they're being created. See, this one's 7 seconds old, 11 seconds old, and it just keeps refreshing. 1 second old. 99% of those are scams. I think it's one of those throw enough shit against the wall, see what sticks kind of thing. Most of those aren't going to go anywhere. Now, when you let's click on Pepe Chad. And you go, well, this thing's going to the moon. No, they all start like that. I guess once they get over 6,000, I don't know. And now look, it crashed. Now, the thing is, they all start off going up. And there's like bots and there's all kinds of stuff. The first thing is that list on the left. Let me go back. I don't mess with this. I see people that are looking at this, and this is crazy because you have situations where the developer rug pull, right? We know what a rug pull is. That's when you're in the trade, everything's looking fine, and it just goes to zero. Now, it doesn't happen in crypto. It doesn't happen in, you may not have experienced that in any markets you're trading. Everything's fine. Oh, look at this. Everything's going great. You blink and the thing is at zero. And you can't even get out of the trade because there's nobody to sell to. And your entire investment is gone. There's no stop loss. There's no leverage. You put in $1,000, it goes to zero. You're down 1,000, and you'll be down 1,000 forever because there's nobody to sell to. You'll have fun with your worthless coin. So that's what I've experienced. I'm not putting $1,000. I'm doing like $40 trades just to learn. But if you know, that's what I've experienced on this list on the left. Forget about that. All right, then you have basically settings where you could filter out things. The main thing is to filter out all kinds of scam stuff on here, and people that are just making memes. I mean, I could make a meme coin in 5 minutes. It'll show up on here, and I could start manipulating the price and all that crap. So, you know, it's the Wild West. It's the beginning stages. It's very wild. The regulation is not there, and usually with these things they do get regulated over time, and you know, for our own safety. But I don't think, at least in the U.S., I don't think the government is too focused on regulating meme coins right now. I think they got other things to do. So I'm not really worried about it, but we'll see. So I have taken trades and stuff. Like this is crazy. It's crazy. Coming from my background, doing this is really wild. 19 views. Hey, what's up? It's me against a bunch of 18-year-olds. Basically, everybody's young on here. It's crazy. I can't find a video with anyone talking about this that doesn't sound like they were a high voice last week. Hey guys, so I'm going to be trading. Today we're looking at Mom, get my pizza rolls. So yeah, I got a little experience. That's my advantage, right? That's our advantage, perhaps. Pete, so show us. All right, I don't know, man. Here's some. Now, I'll show you again, I'm just learning. So here's the trades that I've taken. Everything is an experience. Everything is a learning experience. The wins, the losses, everything, right? I'm not trading big money. You see the P&L. And this goes from my best trades to worst trades. So look at all those profitable trades. And then here's the losing trades. That's it. Right, these are all the trades I've taken since I started. Now you can see, again, the amount that I'm putting in. The most I did on one trade was $115. That was by accident. But you can see the amounts. Again, I'm just learning. In the beginning, I lost money because I had the fees way too high. The transactional fees, there's a few of them. And if you just go in and you start trading on, let's say, Bullx, like I'm on now, and you don't adjust the fee that you're paying, and there are three that you got to worry about. Bribe, gas, right, whatever. And I had that way too high, so I'm like, oh, cool, I'm going to get out of this trade for $4. It's just a test trade. Okay, nice. I close it, and then I look at my balance, and I'm down $10. I'm like, what happened? What is going on? And then I got to go to YouTube, figure this out. Why am I losing money on profitable trades? Okay, my fees were too high. Now, I think since I'm trading a small amount, and so I put the fees to practically zero. I think it's like $2 a trade now or something. I don't know. Maybe it's based on trade side. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just transactions. But anyway, it's all learning experience. So the fees were set really high. And I think the point of the fees being high and adjustable is that it puts you ahead of the line. And if you can't get in, you can't get out of trades, liquidity wise, servers, whatever the frick, however it works in crypto land. And I think if you're trading large amounts, you may have to increase that. I mean, if I keep doing this and I go to larger trades, bigger money, I probably have to increase my fees or else I won't get filled, right? And I think I'm getting away with these really low fees because I'm trading small amounts. This is what I think is going on at the moment. Because otherwise, why am I getting in and out of trades with no problem with the lowest possible fee? I think it's just because I'm trading small amounts. Obviously, to get filled with large orders is a challenge in itself, and I think the fee puts you ahead of others who are paying less fees, right? That's what I've learned about that. Haha, freaking meme coins. What are you doing, bro? Gay porn. What's up? Long time fan, first time joining the stream. Welcome, welcome. Sorry I just disappeared, but at the same time, I had nothing new to offer. You have all the live stream videos. You have the videos going back, I don't know what, over 10 years. I've shared so much on my channel that it's kind of just redundant. But again, like I said, I'm checking this out. I'm on day 3 of learning about this. I've basically been spending all day learning about this, seeing if, and it's a 20-year experienced trader against a bunch of teenagers. That's what I feel like I'm doing. There's no Wyckoff. There's no moving averages on my chart. It's pure trends, crowd behavior. It's quite different. Okay, let's take a look. All right, show us. All right, I will. Said nobody. Let's see. So, well, let me show you see, I'm down $130. Now, a lot of that is because of fees, and I'm just learning. I literally am just learning. But I had my fees too high. Again, just to show real quickly, the amount of wins compared to losses. Look, okay, so I'm going to scroll. And I'm doing this because I'm understanding, at least I think I'm understanding crowd behavior and everything. Again, this is not Wyckoff. This is not VSA. None of that stuff's going on. Nobody has the patience for it. These are teenagers. I swear, everybody on YouTube teaching this is young. Look at the profitable trades. I don't know how many. I'm scrolling, right? Test trades. And I did pay a high fee in the beginning. I didn't know what I was doing. And now here's the losses. That's it. So that's because I know what I'm doing, and I've been doing this a while. But this I have not been doing a while. But I've been looking at charts for a while. So I seem to have an edge, right? Look at my win-loss. I seem to have an edge. I swear if those fees were messed up in the beginning, I'd be up. But whatever. I'm learning, right? If you look, that's all time. If you look at the last 24 hours, I'm up $37. Okay, so you see, once I realized what the heck I'm doing with the fees, and now I'm closing for, again, like if you, it's looking like it's like 20%, 25% risk on a stop loss. Now I see people trading without stop losses. Ugh, it's insane out here. It's the Wild West. It's crazy. So if you have any questions about this, the market in its purest form, yeah. We're not accumulating for 3 days. There is no accumulation. There is no any of that stuff. It's so pure is the word, man. Okay, so let me show you what I'm doing. There's a couple of ways to search around and see what you're looking for. Now, again, these new ones, no good. I'm looking at stuff. Let's put a filter here because these are new creations, and that's 99% going to drop to 0. Forget about that. You got to start somewhere, right? So I'm going to do this, which is about to graduate, which means okay, it's taken off a bit. Now let's go to some of the settings to try to weed out some stuff, right? Market cap minimum. Let's do 20,000. I'm not going in trades that have just a few bucks on them, and social media account, I guess. Developers holding, right? Maximum. I don't want to get into something where the developer is holding 90% of it and he can dump it, right? Maximum, he's holding 20%. Insiders, I don't know how they determine who an insider is. Let's put that at 20%. This way, right? The majority of the market, it's real. So you're weeding out a lot with that. Bot users, I don't know. I don't care. You can see bot activity on the charts. Again, like taking our experience, you guys who learned from me, you guys have been trading for a while in regular markets, you're going to be able to spot stuff and know what it is. These kids don't know what's going on. They never heard of Wyckoff in their life. I'm aping because it's sending, bro. Then you got, let's see. Oh, a good one is token age. Of course, we don't want something that just came on the market. The older it is, right? The older the token is, the less chance that it's going to get rug pulled, that you're going to all of a sudden take a sip of your coffee and look at your screen and you have all your money's gone. Yeah, so let's put that at an hour. That's considered old. Wasn't there a minimum? Let me see. I swear there was a minimum price change. Is it gone? Anyway, all right, let's apply that. Now we have filters, so no brand new coins are in here that just took off and now they've moved up to this category. Mr. Grayling, insiders are people who are allowed to invest early. All right, we're learning. It seems like you know more than me. I'm on day 3 of, I got nothing to do but learn this shit, so why not? Because it's new and it's challenging, and it's interesting to see my 20 years experience up against these kids. Let's see what happens. So I filtered it out. Now let's see what's going on. Let's pick something. Okay, as soon as I see this, no. This is bot activity, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, if there's people who are learning this, but yeah. Okay, that doesn't happen naturally in markets. I'm getting the hell out of here. Second problem with this is, you see top holder. That's all that's going on. There's no people with, there's not a large amount of people. It's these top holders doing everything. I don't know. It feels very like they have too much control. But anyway, you see that chart, you're out, right? So it's like fishing. You catch a fish, bam, you got to go, you got to reel it in. And the whole thing doesn't take very long unless you're holding, which I really haven't been. I've been looking at, let's stick to this. I've been looking at roughly like a 25% stop loss. So if you put in $100, it's $25. And then, taking profit, at 25 and beyond. I'm not sitting here holding. I'm just getting in and out of trades and learning. Again, it looks like I've been like 80% profitable in my choices. What would I do here? Okay, let's see. This stuff tells you things. What's going on in the chat? Taking the kids' lunch money. Wow, look how many people showed up. Awesome. It's like penny stocks. Okay, yeah. Wow, what's a Wyckoff? What's a VSA? I never heard of that, bro. This I'm going to ape. Let's keep looking. Now this one, that's not the main one. It was hashtag jail stool, where I had a good trade on that yesterday, a high percentage. I've already gotten in trades that have gone, doubled my money. Again, I'm just starting small and learning. So we're looking at this. Okay, how does this one look? First of all, the price isn't moving, right? And here's what's interesting too. You guys, if you're coming from my world into this world, this is a 1 second chart, right? This should be giving me a bar every 1 second. Even if price doesn't move, give me a bar, right? It's a 1 second chart. No. It's weird because I don't think people even realize. So if there's no price movement, there's no trades coming in, it's not going to move. So if it's not moving, go on to the next. I swear I had a setting that had it. Man, they took it out. That was giving me a minimum. That's weird. I swear it was here yesterday. A minimum price change in the last 5 minutes. And it wasn't always working, but it did help. That's gone from this list. That's weird. Huh. It was right here. It was a minimum price change. So I could get things that are moving. That's very strange. Let's see. Anyway. Is this moving? Nope. That's all you got to know. Next. Then you got Explore, which Takes a second to load, and then Amar, your name is Blazin. You must be Blazin. What's up, Amar? Don't do this. All right, maybe. Let me investigate it before I give you a... So far, it's okay. You got to know what you're doing. But we know what we're doing. But you got to learn this thing. There's differences. Okay, now I can look at created here, right? 3 minutes old, that's the stuff that goes to zero in the blink of an eye. You don't want that. Let's look for something more reasonable. 1 hour old, jail to... 1 hour old, is it moving, is the second question. Yes, it is. All right. Next question. Who's holding what? Top 10 holders have 8%. Okay, it's a real thing now. It's not like 80% is held by 10 people, right? Dev holding 0. They can't pull the rug out, right? Again, everything I say, take with a grain of salt. I'm just learning this. Insider holding 1.18%. Nice and low, right? So it feels like it can't really be manipulated too much. Is it moving? Yes, it is. Now we can look at the buy-sell activity here, which is really nice and transparent. You could even see who's doing it and check out their wallet and all that stuff, right? So normally when things go to $1.5 million and then start tanking, you kind of just want to say, okay, move on to the next. I have seen people talk about strategies where this goes on and then looking at simple market structure. And if you have higher highs and higher lows, then you're buying off a second higher low. Well, you're assuming that's going to be a low. I've seen no indicators, no fibs, no moving averages. I don't feel like there's any purpose in that here. It's raw. This shit is raw. And Pooh says, I'm leaving, man. Have a good day. Hope to see you next time. I hope maybe I'll be back. We'll see. This was just kind of pop in and see what's going on. Sorry, I did not hear. How long do you hold or just wait for the stop? How long am I holding? Well, again, take it with a grain of salt. I'm on day 3 of learning this. The average trade is about maybe, it could be anywhere from 10, 15 minutes to 30 minutes. I don't think I've done, 45 minutes the most. So that's the realm. Now every now and then on rare occasion, I have missed out on a big move by doing that. By saying, okay, I had to figure all this out, right? So I'm looking at it going, okay, generally a 20%, 25% risk is what has to be there to give it room to move, right? Because you could get in something and it is down 10% in the blink of an eye, right? So if you give it that 25% room, okay, going from there. All right, now talking about risk reward, that means if I'm right more than I'm wrong, if I have a slight edge on being able to pick good trades, if I'm taking profit at 25% increase, should be profitable in the end, right? So that's kind of where I am right now. I'm scalping it. I think scalping, at least for the purposes of learning, is better. I'm not sitting here all day in one trade. What do you learn by doing that? Again, I'm just doing small money. But if you look at, and this is the thing that's made me a bit optimistic here. I don't need to do this, but something to do. It's something new. Trading is kind of boring after a while, right? If you look at this is giving me some hope. There's going to be something. Profit loss, profitable trades. Again, just to show this list, I'm scrolling. These are all profitable. Again, small money, just learning, right? Profitable. How many trades is this? It's like 70 trades in profit, right? I'm scrolling. Look at this. Now look at my losses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What? 9, because I'm stuck in this one. 9 losses. So am I trading at like a 90% win ratio on my first attempt at doing this? It looks like it. So yeah, I'm going to keep doing this for the moment. It's funny. I think Very rarely someone by their third day is going to have a P&L looking like that. That's our experience, guys, right? Shit. This should be easy for us. It seems like it is. All day blazing, miss you. You're blazing all day for real, Amar? Easy now. What, do you wake and bake and everything? Are you still in Germany? Hell easy. It is, right? It really is. Look at that profit loss. I mean, I'm just sitting here going, am I really this good at this? I mean, I should be theoretically, but it's a different thing. Did you do your analysis of Bitcoin? My analysis is hold. It's the same thing I've been saying for the last 5 years. Even when it was at 14,000 FTX and everybody said crypto is dead, I said, no, it's not. Right now, though, in the short term, as far as Bitcoin, it could go in either direction. You had, I think it was on February 2nd, you had this extreme dip that was bought into. Everybody here knows what that is. What happened, I think it was February 2nd. The big drop. We all know what that is. Everybody sell, and I'll take that from you. Thank you. I'll buy that from you. And yes, I did buy more on that dip. But, generally right now, could it dip again? Yeah, it's fine. I don't see an immediate up move. It could happen, especially with the strength in the background from that move on the second. It comes in as strength in the background, right? We know this. So it's generally bullish. I haven't been scalping it lately. Just once it got to 100, what was it, 105,000, it kind of just chilled out for a while. So I moved on to other stuff. I was scalping it. I know you were too, Amar. It was so easy, right? What was it, in December? It was like an ATM. Can we look at your chart and see your analysis? There's nothing to see. You loses are almost $1 in total. Oh, the losses add up to $1 in total, right? I keep them small. I'm not here to get in this one trade that's down all this money. I'm in and out, seeing what can I do with this thing. Again, I started off with my fees way too high, and if you trade meme coins, you know what I'm talking about. I didn't need those. This is what I mean right here. So again, this video, I'm live now. It'll be on my channel after. So this is I'll teach what I've learned so far on day 3. You have gas priority fee. You have slippage, okay, which has to be kind of big. Don't worry about it. We'll get into it. You have, actually shows up here. Now these are recommended. You don't have to put these. Bribe. So you're bribing to get your order in. You're paying a priority fee, right? I think that only applies to, correct me if I'm wrong, if you guys know, I think that only applies to when you're doing big orders and you want to get filled and you want to get ahead of everybody else. When you're doing small practice stuff like I'm doing right now, you can put that stuff at 0. It doesn't matter, right? So if I put buy, what are my settings here? Can I put it at absolute 0, or that's pretty much 0? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much 0. I guess I ended up with this. I don't know if you can actually put it at 0, but these are tiny. Let's see what happens. Should I get into a trade with 0 and just see if I get filled? On jail Tua at $1 million. I want to see what happens. I'm learning. At least the thing's moving, right? I'll find out. This stuff, I don't know if I need any protection. I don't think my trades are big enough for this shit to matter. All right, let's see. That is at absolute 0. And there's still going to be some sort of fee. I'm not 100% positive what's going on. All right, so let me buy this. See, there. I got in. 0 fees. Again, because I did 0.01 Solana. That's why. All right, as a test here. All right, we're going to trade. Hey, look, I'm up 3%. Oh, this is ridiculous. What's really funny is you guys, a lot of you are some of you at least, are more closer to my age. 70s kids, perhaps. And man, you go on YouTube to learn this stuff, and you're listening to, all right, guys, so today we're looking at our Twitter feed to see what's trending. It's like teenagers doing this. Now, look at the, okay, again, I want to try to keep this educational on what I've learned so far. Now, I don't see people putting in stop losses. I never see it. It's very strange. I don't think they know what a stop loss is, these kids. It's just gonna go to the moon, bro. It's just gonna send, bro. So sell limit, right? And then you drag this guy. So look, I'm putting 25%. Because on average, it looks like 80-90% of my trades, right? Okay, all of it at 25% would sell. On average, it looks like about 80-90% of my trades are going to 20 to 30% profit very easily within 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. I'm seeing 20% profit. So the risk reward is about 1-to-1, and I'm right way more than I'm wrong. So it seems to be something that's working. Again, I just want to also learn this stuff, and I don't want to be sitting in one trade all day. You don't learn much from that. So I'm up 7%. You see how quick this stuff goes percentage-wise, right? So what I put in was only $2. Okay, right. Because it's 0.01 Solana. So again, that was just to see if I would get filled with 0 fees, which I did. And again, I'm assuming because that's a small amount of money. Yeah, 70s, 80s, 90s. Yeah, okay. But if you're born after 2000, I guess the way these kids do it is not so funny to you as it is to me. Can we look at the charts here? Okay. Anyway, Amar, there's nothing to see. You know everything. Early 80s. Okay, so you're a bit younger than me. Did I skip something? Okay, yeah. So there you go. All right, cool to have people at 50 views. Wow. Okay. So again, if you're just joining, my channel has been around forever. I trade Forex, cryptos, everything. But I'm just getting on into this. I'm on day 3. I'm learning. I'm sharing. I see a potential here for some action. My trades are a highly profitable percentage just because of my experience in trading. But it's also a learning experience here as I'm going. So this guy is my stop loss. Now, I didn't get into this trade for any reason but to test it, so I can just get out. Because I'm trying to look at my track record, even though it's small money, to see, the potential for things. Normally, you see this price action on a chart. You don't want to do anything. In other markets, there's a bit of an adjustment period here. My dog's barking. I think somebody's coming in. Whatever, I'll leave it. I'll leave it for the moment. Let's see if I can get above break even. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Hello. Okay. So anyway, this was a test trade to see if I could get in with no fees. Let me just get out of it. I don't care. Sell. And this is a learning thing too if you're just getting into it, right? I'm selling at market, all of it, sell. Bam, I'm out. See, there's the S. So I bought there, sold there. Okay. So again, if anyone knows, correct me if I'm wrong. Whoa, what happened in the chat? Is scam. Pete started trading when gold was new on the market. I wish. Just buy some gold. You don't have to do anything. The modern implementation of VSA created by Pete didn't happen over. JL2, no. He replied. Go ahead. Yeah, the Discord is still there. Okay. So now I've shared some information on here. Now, how you fund this is like I'm sending from, so in Coinbase, you know, you buy Solana in Coinbase and then you send it to here. That's all. And you're ready to go. Oh my God, some of these images are going to get me banned from YouTube. Stop it. Now, this is my fees that I had to pay in the beginning because I didn't know what I was doing. But look, once I figured it out. Why does that say 0? 37 is not 0. What was I going to do? All right, Hyper is a bit weird. This is such the Wild West, man. Okay, so let's see if there's something decent to get in here, right? Again, I'm learning this stuff, but I have been profitable, and I attribute that to my 20 years experience of looking at charts. And this is pure stuff here. This is no, there's no, it's so different. All right, let's see. Again, what am I looking for? First thing I'm seeing is price isn't moving much. So I would just click away from this. I need to somehow filter this better so I'm not constantly clicking on charts that aren't moving. I swear yesterday there was a setting that's now gone to adjust, you know, a minimum movement in the last 5 minutes. Second thing is not good is these top holders, right? Top holder, selling. This one bought, selling. When these guys are buying, and it's mixed with traders that are not top 10 holders who are also buying, it's going to move up. Now another thing, and this has been helping me in determining what trades to take and when to take them. Again, this just goes from experience and knowing how people trade and crowd behavior. Now, what's the deal with this chart, right? You have to think, where are people looking to get out? This is like one of the main things you got to worry about. Consider, where are people looking to get out of these trades? And you don't want to buy into that. And where do they buy from? And that's going to determine where they're looking to get out. I mean, it's the same old stuff, but you have to understand what might happen where. And if you're looking at obviously a resistance, look, we have a fake breakout that got sold into, right? So some things never change, right? We know this pattern. Now, breakouts are a bit more reliable because, again, this is like trending. What's trending? And hopping on trends and catching some of it before it's not trendy anymore. It's very strange. And now here, like if there was a lot of volume down here, I would say, okay, there's a lot of people that got in here and they're going to look to get out, right? So you still have to trace like what might happen where based on what people have done. If a high price has been recently visited, right, and then you're really moving up strong, you're seeing a lot of buy activity, and it was just recently visited, that means that a lot of people recently had that price area as an opportunity to get out, right? Weird example here, but you know, if I'm buying here into this, I can look at this and go, oh, well, trading into resistance isn't good. No, forget that. This was an opportunity for people to sell at this price. They're probably not going to do it again. They probably want higher if we're moving up strongly to that level. Now, in other markets, it's very different. You can have a nice, quick, wide, big candle, right? Come back down, and that's it. You're done, right? Ha, gotcha. The buyers got out. This is typically, I'm looking at it more like if we just saw this price and whoever was looking to sell here after where they bought, logically looking to sell, they just did so. If we move up again through this area in a very aggressive manner, it's different. It means No one's selling here. They're out. They're people are marking up. Now, where are these guys worried about getting out? As we break through that, it's hot right now and it's going. Where are they looking to get out, right? So I'm not so worried about buying into like recent tops. It means whoever was looking to sell there is out. Now they're out of our way. Let's go, right? So things are a bit different. Normally, buying into a resistance level is not what I want to do. And especially chasing breakouts, but it works. This is a different thing. Mob mentality, crowd mentality. Let's see. So, all right, let me go ahead and do something useful here. Ripping fart. That sounds very good, and I'm going to make $1 million. All right, you see that? It's over. For me, I don't think this is anything you should touch. Again, I've been doing this for 3 days, trading for 20 years. I'm on my third day of this, but this is what I think about that. Let me see something here. Man, it's really annoying that they took away the minimum movement that was there yesterday. Maybe it's not if I go to Hypervision. Is it different? No. But I do have, let's see these guys. Top 10 holding. Yeah, okay. And they've had one that's done well. Okay. Now we pumped right in the beginning, and that's normal, but we didn't really dump. We certainly didn't go to zero. And again, this isn't brand new. It's 1:44 p.m. here, and this coin came out at 9:30 a.m. So this is old in meme coin world. It's not it didn't come out 15 minutes ago. I'm gonna get in and it tanks. The older it is, the less chance it's gonna suddenly just drop. These are dev activities. Hey, look, it's a sign of strength. What do you know? I think there is stop hunting in this, just in the way where you could grab liquidity and all that. Should I take this? Let's go to a 1 second chart, which I normally wouldn't do, and it's not truly a 1 second chart. Otherwise, you'd have a lot of flat candles here. If price isn't moving, it ain't moving. Then I'm looking here. Who's doing what? One of the best things I've seen is a consensus among non-top holders, right? So these guys with the yellow, yeah, they're doing what they do. And if they have a large amount, they're manipulating and they're doing what they do. It could be one guy with a bunch of wallets. I don't know. But if you see that these guys are buying and you see these are not top holders and they're buying. Okay, now we really have a consensus. That's sort of the way I've been looking at these orders coming in. So this is like a mixed bag. Top holders selling. The price is kind of dead right now. It's slowed down. So like would I enter here? No. And again, if I'm looking for 10-minute trades, 15-minute trades and be up 25% stop, I want things to be going. Now, breakout trades, like I never take breakout trades in other markets, but it seems to be okay here because we're talking about what's trending. It's all about the trends. So anyways, maybe I'll start doing this more on YouTube, or maybe I could stream somewhere else. I don't know. But I think I'm going to be pretty good at this based on my experience, and I'm just learning it. I'll probably just increase the amount, the trade size as I go. I'm not going to suddenly start trading a lot of money. And that's what I did with crypto. That's just the best way to learn things. Don't just jump into this. Expect to lose money. Expect to make mistakes. That's how you learn. If it costs you $200 to get your meme coin trading education, then so be it. Don't let it cost $20,000. All right, so that's where I am. Maybe I'll come back later. I don't know. My wife and kid just got home. The Super Bowl's on today. Interesting things are going on in the world. You know, it's just the golden age. You know, no biggie. But maybe I'll end it here and figure out what I want to do in the next stream, which is probably just, get going and show you what I've been doing. Again, the only reason I feel like I have anything to offer on this is because of my experience. And then once I jumped in and started doing this, my win, loss, never mind that. I didn't know about fees. I'm trading small money. Here's when I figured it out. Again, I just want to show this one more time so you're like, oh, the fuck is this guy? Profitable trades. Ready? Scrolling, 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 scrolling. These are my test trades to learn. I know what I'm doing in trading. I'm just learning this. And here's my losses. Yeah. And there's jail 2 that we just did, right? So, I think I'm going to kill it. Correct me if I'm wrong, if you have more experience in this. I think I'm going to kill it. And it's fun. So I guess if you turn on notifications, man, these things are getting raunchy today. I guess if you turn on notifications, you'll know when I'm streaming. And I'm into this. I'm having fun. Man, something new. I haven't had something new since crypto, since Bitcoin, regular crypto. This is very cool. I'm really liking this. So I think I'll stream again soon once I have it together as far as, like, for example, I'm opening up this filter and it was different from yesterday. I want to get my routine going. I want to figure out all the details of how I'm doing this, the last few details. I can start risking more per trade, and I'll do it live. Hang out, and it'll be cool to have other people scoping around looking for things that are good to trade. Yeah. It's not just for the teenagers. I think I could frickin' rip them. I think I'm gonna crap on them. So we'll see what happens. It's good to hear from you guys. See you guys. You're like the best trader here, and we're at a great crypto opportunity. Man, I miss you so much. Good. I missed it too. Miss you too. It's good to be back, and I'm gonna get it together and start doing this. So make sure you're looking out and get the notifications. I guess I should let people know in the Discord too, even though it's dead if I'm streaming. Meanwhile, what's to say about other stuff right now? Nothing. This is the maneuver where they bought a lot. And we've just been sitting here. We have strength in the background. And really just a quiet time at this point. If we dip, it's probably going to be a fake break of this. It'll scare out the last people who are just weak, mentally weak. If we do a fake break here, they'll make so much more on the way up. So maybe we're kind of waiting for that. The news goes hand in hand with that stuff. It could be manipulation news. It could be fake. Whatever they got to do to get price to where they want to go and take your money. But anyway, yeah, this is going good. And it was good to check in and test out the live stream. I'm living somewhere else. I moved a couple months ago. So all good. I'll be back in a bit. All right, cool. Definitely, if you want to get the Discord going, I guess I need a meme coin section. We'll figure that out. Sounds good. All right, guys. Good to be back. Good to be doing something new and kind of put some new energy into this. Trading is boring after a while. And this is the opposite of boring. And it looks like I'm pretty good at it. All right, so I'll see you guys soon. Good to be back. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for coming.